Hi, hello. I want to plead that you watch this video till the end. If you don't watch till the end, you will misunderstand what I am talking about in this video. Thank you and God bless you. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the End Time Truth Television channel. We urge you to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell icon by selecting all so that the next time we upload a new video, you will be among the first persons to be notified by Google. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, shalom.
Certainly, and I have read some comments that, we are not for, that have been against the permutations of the incidents around the video. And I was actually very careful making that video because I was not going to indict him as if I was so sure of what happened. But owing to antecedents, people got to talk, and some persons actually did some things that made sense. And the second video that I made, surrounding the things that have happened around him since 2017 till date, about 6 persons have died. 4 of them died in the same month, 3 died the same year, the same month, 2 died the same year, different months, and the last one died this year, that is the son, and the same month of October. And when you look at it, as in, this was during the time of Halloween. If you have not watched the video I did on Halloween, please look for it in this channel. You will find it. Now, Kanye West, who I believe is more popular than Davido, and should know more than you and I of the things that are happening in the entertainment industry. I'm not saying this, he didn't indict Davido, but when you hear what he say, then you will understand that if anybody is actually, trying to put 1 and 2 together, it is from antecedents. And meanwhile, there was a cloth that I saw on the body of somebody that actually suggested that you don't defend him because he seemed to have gone deep into these things. I just named somebody, I just mentioned somebody, hadn't given name. So let's listen to Kanye West. God bless you here.
They can't scare you, they can't control you, they can't, they try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important than thinking in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
So, Julie, thanks so much for taking the time today to come on. Your story is really fascinating to me, reading a little bit about your family and your early life and your engagement with witchcraft. Now witchcraft, and I want to get into what exactly that means, but this was something that was generational in your family, correct?
Yes, first of all, thank you so much for having me here. Yes, so I basically come from 5 generations of witches. My mom was involved in it, my grandmother, my great grandmother. So I think it goes more, but as far as we know, is 5, and then it ends in me. I cut that generational course. I always said it ends in me. It has to end in me, and that's what I have done. I broke the generational course from my bloodline.
Yeah, no, it's interesting, and there's so much there to sort of chat through. But when people hear that word witchcraft, they tend to, in culture, think about things like hocus pocus, or they think about the way Hollywood has presented it to them, or they've seen it in movies. When we talk about the witchcraft that was in your family and that you participated in up until you were about 19 years old, and we'll get into that part of your story. But what did that witchcraft look like? What was that?
So witchcraft is basically when you are controlling and manipulating people. So it's basically through rituals and through things. You are trying to control people. You are trying to. Also, it depends on what the type of witchcraft that you are moving in. So we went from moving from white witchcraft, which is basically the one that they said that is not that bad, which is bad, and it's basically just connecting with nature, trying to do like healing rituals and apparently good things, which is no. And then we jump to the black witchcraft, which was more about manipulating people, sacrifices, and doing certain things to have our way. So witchcraft is always going to try to make you think that you have the power, which is now New Age is trying to tell people like, hey, you have the power, you can control, you can declare things and manifest things and think things and astral project. So basically witchcraft is that it makes you feel that you have a power that you cannot find anywhere else, and that with that power you can control people, you can change circumstances. So that's kind of like also how witchcraft runs: control, manipulation, making you feel that you are the only one that has that power.
What for you, and thank you for that definition, because I think that helps people who are watching or listening sort of place this. What was your earliest memory of witchcraft in your life?
I think it goes when I was 2 years old, and it's crazy because I remember it so clear. It was around 2-3 years old, and my great grandmother, she took me to a place, and I just remember her outside. So they put me like inside of a circle of fire, like a ring of fire, and I remember my great grandmother was outside with this other man. I don't remember what happened there, but I do remember being in the middle of that circle, surrounded by fire, and something was happening there, and they started to to drop like leaves on me or some sort of ritual. So I remember that was like my first encounter with witchcraft.